Hello, 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 Scorpio. Happy, happy, happy August 2018. So I took out these fire cards, okay? Scorpio, water sign. We're in Leo season, so I wanted to mess with these dragon tarot cards. And I might do a video on dragons later on. That would be really cool if you guys are interested in that. I'm just going to make it anyway because it's something I feel I need to get out of me. So, yay. All right. So we're going to start off with a general reading, 11 cards, and I will do a 4-card pull for a weekly reading, 1 card representing each week in August. Then 3 cards here will be a love reading. And in this card, I have the major arcana, ace, knights, and page. And I got this cool new book, and I just was like, oh, this is so cool. And I haven't seen anyone do this on their tarot channel, so I'm doing it here. I got this cool tarot book, and I was like, oh, okay. So I just pulled out a couple cards. And I've done love readings before where I've taken out certain cards out of the deck, and I thought that was cool. That way I just kind of take out the cards that I feel has nothing to really do with love necessarily. Okay, so what I wanted to do for this month, August 2018, is pick 1 rune for the month of August. And what pulled out of the bag, which I should have my bag up here somewhere, shouldn't I? Right? What I pulled out of the bag was Iwaz, okay? And that represents trust, okay? And the literal translation meaning the animal horse. It also has associations with the oak and ash tree. And one of the quotes that I found on Iwa's rune meaning, the mind will trust the body will trust the mind. So it's all about trust. The esoteric meaning is trust, the literal meaning is horse. And it's teamwork, right? So it's teamwork, it's working together, it's finding that rhythm of harmony, friendship, that loyalty, right? So I found a write-up that says, do not take friendship for granted. Consider your loyalty towards those close to you who may need your support now. Acknowledge the help of others and you will all benefit from your alliance. So yeah, that's what that's all about. So trust between individuals, right? Working together, harmony, teamwork, marriage, loyalty, friendship, so on. All right. So let me go on. I don't know why, but something's up with my YouTube channel. I'm going to go through my videos and like edit this one video. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so let's do this. The 11th card, and we're reading for Scorpio, birth sign, which is your sun sign, north node, rising sign, and moon sign in Scorpio. I feel like there's some cards that just want to fall out, so they're really trying. I wonder if that was the other one that was trying to fall out. And then the main message, boom. Okay, so things are going to be moving forward, moving very quickly. The 8 of Wands, things moving forward, things moving quickly, staying focused straight ahead. The major arcana of the Hermit is about wisdom. So if there's any information that you feel you need, really learn more about it. I feel like you have all of this forward moving, this type of the staves are going this way. The swords is the next card that represents stress, anxiety, worry. It's more like you in this 9 of swords using your words, your mind chatter. It's more of the mind, right? So maybe you got the information you need. You're still worried. Things are maybe moving faster than you really wanted to. So maybe now when you move into the sword, the 5 of sword, you let this out in an argument or in a misunderstanding where now you're feeling more cocky about yourself. Maybe you're feeling like just speaking out your anger, but make sure that you're actually dealing with the actual issue of why you're feeling so irritable. Maybe this is not your time to talk and do certain things. It's the 6 planets in retrograde. Mercury's in retrograde until August 19th. We have the new moon and full moon coming up, which I really didn't mention in any of these videos coming up, but I'll do separate videos for that. You have the other major arcana, the star, which represents your life purpose, your life focus. Where am I going? What am I doing? Just really getting yourself together, the self. Okay. Then you have the hangman, another major arcana. You guys already have 4 major arcanas, but this is a third one. The hangman is all about how you're looking at things, how you're judging at things. Why are you judging it this way? Why are you looking at it this way? It's really the card of thought, really. Okay. It is like before you even get to it's like before you even get to like the magician, it's like you're really contemplating and you're getting wiser by the second. Now you can celebrate that with the 6 of wands, that celebration. It's like after you've overcome the stress, the anxiety, the thought, the study, still anxious, really finding your way, understanding what you're going through. Now you're moving into that celebration of, okay, I really feel like I'm getting through this. And then you come to the 4 of cups. The 4 of cups is like you really trying to make up your mind, trying to make a decision of what you want to do, where you want to go. And I would say just work with what you know will work and that will work out best for you. And that's the best thing that you can do. Don't try to stress yourself out by thinking of doing too many things at once. Just do what works. The 5 of staves, it's maybe with the 5 of staves, I never really cared for them in readings just because I'm always like having a purpose, right? And when you have the 5 of wands or 5 of staves pop up, it's like, yeah, you need to play, you need to have fun, you need to do all of that. But it also can mean competition, right? Like in your career with other people. So try not to compete with anyone. Just be yourself. And sometimes that thought will come up, and it only comes up because we're all insecure in some way. But we have to remember that nothing is new under the sun, and you just move towards and work with what works best for you. And then you get back to focusing on what you love instead of going into competition mode. And any kind of like disagreement, I feel what's popping out to me in this card is that 2 different people are feeling like shit around you, and they're stressing you out, and it's not even someone that loves you or is related to you. Maybe it's someone that you see in passing, an acquaintance, a co-worker. So be mindful of where you're getting the idea from and why. And don't look to blame the other person. Just take responsibility for even entertaining that thought, learn from it, and don't be a part of any drama. Don't feel like there needs to be any kind of competition. Just stay focused. And that 3 of pentacles, 3 of coins is coming back saying, focus on your work, put your energy into your work, because that's going to not only be really distracting is not the word I'm looking for. It's more of giving you focus, purpose. You're helping yourself and you're helping someone else. So just think about the core of what you're doing and why you're doing it. And then your 4th major arcana card is the moon card. And the moon card is saying things are not always what they seem. So it's not about overthinking something. It's really seeing something for what it really is in August. Okay, seeing things for what it really is. You don't always have to speak on it, right? You can just see it for what it is and move forward. All right. So let's play with fire here. Not in a negative sense, positive, right? Play with fire. We got the 9 of coins. And the 9 of coins is about you feeling secure about who you are in your life and why you're doing the things you're doing. So you're the only one that can validate you, okay? So, and it's like gaining recognition in the eyes of others. So others have to view you successful before you're actually successful. Now, is that true? Right? But you have to feel it within yourself and be comfortable with every stage of life that you're in. You can't be in a stage of life that you're not ready for. That's it. And just because you're not ready for it doesn't mean you're not great. It just means that that's not where you need to be right now. Hello. You know? And so that's what that 9 of coins is about. It's really about feeling comfortable where you are. Okay? So let's look at the love reading. Okay. So this is the center, and that's flanking it. Okay. So the love reading, you have a water sign, an air sign, and a fire. Okay. So this one, the main one to focus on is the center, the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, when I think of ace, I think of number 1, right? So out of the water sign, the most strongest is you, Scorpio. So another Scorpio. Holy crap. So Scorpio, I feel that, or what the card is saying really, is an ace of water is coming through in your life. And that's another Scorpio. You can read it 2 ways. The ace of is a Scorpio, and it's you. Because out of all of the water signs, the Scorpio is the most forward one of all of them. Okay. And you always get mistaken as fire or another sign, right? Usually is what happens with Scorpios. And it's hard for people to handle you in times because you're not going to put up with any BS. So in this love reading, this is like another Scorpio that's going to come into your life. And if you want to entertain that, then you go ahead and do that. And they have a lot of air, okay? And they have that feminine quality. So you are attracted to the way that they care. And the Ace of Wands is coming in. And that is their fire aspect. So wherever in their chart that they have a lot of fire, they're very giving of their criticism, but in a good way. They want you to be better. If you're asking for advice or if they're giving it, you're going to have to be the one to say, hey, I don't need your advice right now. You know, so that's where that's coming from. Okay, the weekly reading. So let me move these guys over and let's get into the weekly reading. So I'm pulling cards from this deck that is going to be 4 weeks for August. Okay, so first week, what do you need to focus on? The first week, it's about your work. Okay, the second week, you got the Ace of Cups again. It's about you winning when it comes to feeling good about yourself. Okay, the third week, you're going to notice where you've learned lessons. Maybe things didn't work out a certain way, but you're still standing. Okay, the fourth week is having a backup plan, having like, you know, your first plan, second plan, and third plan. Okay, it's really looking ahead, even thinking in a different way, thinking outside of the box. So that's what the 4 weeks you can mainly focus on. So Scorpio, overall,